Can you tell me a little bit about your career from where you started in the industry to where you are in your most recent role?
Thanks for having me, Kevin. I actually started in the industry over 20 years ago and with the international affiliate of Generali, which at the time was based in the Washington, D.C. area. It was a subsidiary by the name of Europe Assistance, which provided insurance-based and affinity services to large groups, whether corporations or credit card companies and so forth. Then I had an opportunity to join AXA. AXA had just became AXA, and it was essentially with one of their regional branches in the Mid-Atlantic area, which was the head branch office for the District of Columbia, Virginia, and Maryland. And I was really the chief administrative officer of the branch. We had approximately 400 financial advisors attached to our branch and remote locations throughout the territory. After about 2 years into that job, I was asked to come to New York. At the time, it was known as AXA Equitable, and to be the chief of staff. Then from the Washington, D.C. Opportunity, I was asked to come to New York at AXA Equitable's headquarters to be the chief of staff for agency operations. Shortly after, AXA Equitable reorganized in various regions across the country, and I was asked to be the chief operating officer for the Northeast Division, which really included all the branch offices that AXA Equitable had from Virginia all the way to Chicago, and represented roughly about 80% of the revenue of retail distribution at the time. And around 2004, 2005, I was asked to go to AXA's Paris headquarters to assume the role of head of global internal communications and restructure and transform that whole department. It was to be a 2 to 3 year assignment. We completed the work in 2.5 years and then came back to New York, where I became the chief operating officer of what we called at retirement. Shortly after that, during the Great Recession, I was asked by the head of international at MetLife whether I would consider an opportunity being based in London and be responsible for integrating the Alico acquisition for MetLife in Europe and India. I took on that challenge and spent 2.5 wonderful years in London integrating those offices. Then came an opportunity with One America in 2013, where I was asked to join the organization as head of retirement income strategies, which was really an opportunity to look at all the lines of business that One America had and really look at the best practices, not only at looking at consolidating technical platforms, but also process improvements that could be leveraged from all the businesses. At the same time, I was asked to lead the biggest acquisition in the company's history, which was the acquisition of the BMO Harris Bank 401k business. That was a very successful initiative. We were able to integrate both organizations within less than 18 months to go. And when that integration was completed, I was asked to assume the responsibilities to really transform One America's retirement services business.